Breaking tonight, a drastic and desperate deterioration of the situation in Afghanistan. 7,189 days after U.S. and Afghan forces took back control of the southern city of Kandahar from the Taliban, Taliban fighters have now taken control again of the second largest city in the country, according to authorities on the ground. And today, 19 years, 8 months, and 6 days later, Afghan officials and U.S. military leaders are concerned the capital city of Kabul could be next. As the U.S. continues its official troop withdrawal, tonight the Pentagon is sending back in 3,000 additional forces and even more to evacuate Americans as the Taliban close in on Kabul. Two other major Afghan cities, Herat and Ghazni, quickly fell to the Taliban today. Lucas Tomlinson is at the Pentagon with the latest. Good evening, Lucas.
Good evening, Brett. 3 infantry battalions, some 3,000 soldiers, Marines in all, will be deploying to Kabul in the next 2 days after warnings the Afghan capital could fall to the Taliban in the next 90 days. Here's how Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby described the mission.
This is a temporary mission with a narrow focus. As with all deployments of our troops into harm's way, our commanders have the inherent right of self-defense, and any attack on them can and will be met with a forceful and an appropriate response.
8,000 U.S. troops total will be deploying not only to Afghanistan, but to the Middle East as well. In addition to the 3,000 soldiers and Marines going to Kabul, 4,000 soldiers from the Alert Brigade at Fort Bragg will be deploying to Kuwait to be held in reserve in case they're needed in Afghanistan. They arrive next week. 1,000 additional soldiers will be deploying to Qatar and to help accommodate thousands of Afghan interpreters who help the U.S. military as long as they're with their families, refugees fleeing the war-torn country. This comes as the Taliban has been on a lightning offensive in the past week. 10 days ago, the Taliban controlled 0 provincial capitals. Tonight, they control 12. The latest, Kandahar city, the second largest city in Afghanistan and the spiritual home of the Taliban, fell earlier today. The State Department today also ordering thousands of Americans out of the country. The embassy will remain open for now with essential personnel only. The Pentagon is not calling this additional deployment of troops a combat deployment. You telling me that the Marines and the soldiers that are about to strap it on going to Kabul, this isn't combat?
Lucas, what I'm telling you is, and I've said it before, they will have the ability to defend themselves. They will be armed. Of course, they're going for a security mission.
When I asked Kirby if the U.S. military would be fully withdrawn from the country by the end of August, he said that timeline remains intact. Brett?
Lucas Tomlinson at the Pentagon. Lucas, thank you.